Our next guest is the star of a very popular new comedy series on ABC entitled Doogie Howser, M.D. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the one, the only, Dr. Howser himself, Neil Patrick Harris. Neil. What is that? What is he playing? Is that the theme song to your show?
That's the kind of the sound of his show, anyway.
It's the sound.
But is it the theme?
It's not really the theme.
Oh, well,
it's just the sound.
We appreciate that. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm great.
Now, how old a guy are you actually?
I'm 16.
You are actually 16.
Yes, sir.
Now, is this your first acting job?
My first television show.
First television job. So you've been a veteran performer then. You are, I guess.
No, I've only been performing professionally for about 2 years.
What was your first one?
I was in Clara's Heart.
And how do you go from being like a 14-year-old kid to going into major motion pictures?
It was kind of wacky.
We'll be the judge of that.
I went to a drama camp in Las Cruces. I live in New Mexico.
New Mexico. It's a beautiful state, isn't it?
Wonderful.
You know, it's the land of enchantment.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is enchanting,
It's
too.
beautiful, too.
I went to a drama camp, and through Mark Medoff was in charge of it, and he was writing Clara's Heart. He wrote Children of a Lesser God.
Oh, I see. So you're there as a learning and studying, and the guy cast you right out of the camp.
No, he got me in. Yeah, he got me to try out for the thing, and then I got an agent, and she got me the part.
Was this like unbelievable to you,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
dream come
Oh,
true?
yeah.
And your folks, were they happy?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Do you have siblings?
I have an older brother, Brian. He's 19.
And how does he take to your fame and accomplishments and so forth?
He likes it. We're good pals. He's going to college, and we're great friends.
Yeah. So now you're off doing the Doogie Howser deal, and tell me what this is. You're 16, but you're also a surgeon.
16. He's a genius. He's a child prodigy. He's 16. He graduated from Stanford Medical School at 10.
Right. Well, you know, in a certain way, to the extreme, this almost parallels your accomplishments for a very young man.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Yeah, certainly. But I don't. It's not legal for a 16-year-old to be operating on people.
No, it is.
No, it is.
Yeah, there's no law against it.
No, there is a law.
No,
you can't have teenagers doing surgery.
Well, they have to go through medical school and
no.
residency.
Doesn't make any difference. You in some places you can't even drive at 16.
No, you can drive it.
You can drive it. Well, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Now, do you learn about the medical procedures on your show?
Yeah, there's a technical advisor there, and she shows us what to do.
And do you find it fascinating, or is this something that you would ever think to yourself, geez, maybe I could be a doctor?
No, I've never had much like blood.
Yeah.
Or shots, which are two biggies.
Yeah.
But it is fun doing the stuff we.
But do you actually give shots on the show? No, you don't.
Well, no, the needle goes into the shot. I don't actually give them shots.
Well, no. I mean, but because they could arrest you if they find out you're actually on the set giving shots.
That's I gave open heart surgery though.
Yeah.
On the scene.
And people have really responded well to this show.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well.
Yeah. And do you live now in Los Angeles? Your family and everybody move?
We have an apartment here, but we're living in New Mexico during hiatus.
Yeah. And which of the two do you prefer? Probably, I'm going to guess here. Well, you tell me.
New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Have you adjusted well to living in Los Angeles?
It's okay. It's kind of busy and.
Do you know your way around all right? It can be a little confusing.
I know what you're getting at, Dave. Yes. Yeah. I went to. No. I went to.
Could you give me a shot tonight?
You want a shot?
Yeah, right here at the base of the skull. You just load something up and inject me.
Right there. That would be yummy.
So, all right, you're in Los Angeles now, and you're having trouble finding your way around. Is that where we live?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I was on a date, and I was going to go see David Copperfield, the magician.
Yeah. Where was he performing?
He was at the Pantages Theater.
Right.
And,
Hollywood Boulevard.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I thought that it was the Wilshire Theater.
Yeah.
So I drove to the Wilshire Theater, and I didn't know where the Pantages was.
Right.
So I drove to a gas station, and the phone was broken. And then I drove to another gas station.
It's maddening, isn't
and
it?
the nunkhead wouldn't give me a quarter.
A nunkhead.
Yeah.
Is that with a K or an N?
An N.
An N. Okay.
And then I went to another, and they wouldn't give me a quarter, so I went to another one, and they finally had a quarter, and they didn't have a phone book. So I went to I call information.
What is your date doing during all of this?
Just kind of.
Yeah.
So
You had given her a shot, hadn't you? He's dozing, full of sodium pentothal. You're talking to a nunkhead.
So we finally got there and saw his last two tricks. I ended up having to call my parents and find out where the
Oh
panties.
man, it can be a little humiliating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a
But
regular.
they were two good tricks.
What were the tricks? You recall?
He made sandwiches during.
Ah!
No, I'm just kidding.
Did
No.
you hear about that? No, I don't think people know about that. A couple of weeks ago, he hit his head and he blacked out and he went on stage and forgot his act and just made sandwiches.
For 45 minutes.
He's okay now, though. Now, is this your regular girlfriend that you had the date with that night? Do you have a regular
No,
girlfriend?
that was just a date. No, well, I am seeing people, some, yeah.
But see, it's insane. You're 16 and you're seeing people. I mean,
Well, I'm dating. I'm
well,
not
no,
seeing people.
I know.
Like,
But I mean, if you were 16 and in New Mexico, would this be an issue in your life at this point?
well, yeah, the people I'm seeing are in New Mexico.
Oh, I see, I see,
yeah.
I see. And do you find, or do you, I guess you had to quit school, right? to
No,
do this?
I have a tutor.
You have a tutor now, but
3
does
hours
that
a day.
work? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I go 3 hours a day, and we have to go in minimum sessions of 20 minutes. And so I film and then do school and film and do school. And
And at one point you will receive the equivalent of a high school diploma?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I will receive my high school.
And then you want to go on to college, I would guess?
Yeah, I want to go here, actually, maybe NYU or
Yeah.
someplace.
And continue your acting as well. All right. You want to go out in the hallway and bowl?
Sure.
Are you a pretty good bowler?
I can bowl. I'll bowl one.
What do they have set up out there? It's a stack of matzah. All right, here we go. Let's go. Go right out here. All right, nice to see you. There you go. I may not be back. This is Mike Albee right here.
Hi.
He was. What year were you a PBA Bowler of the Year?
85 and 89.
Okay, here you go. Do you bowl much? Oh, look how nicely they've stacked it down there. All right, Anton. All right, yeah. Anytime. Wow! Oh, man! Go ahead, Mike. You want to... All right.
Oh, this feels better.
All right. Look out, quick, run. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
All right, Mike, I'll tell you what, can you pick it up? Are we out of
We'll
balls?
try. No,
do
we
we have
got one
time
to
to
go.
do this?
We got one to
That's
go.
all right. Well,
There we go.
Did you get a chance to rent the shoes? Here we go.